Hello, Group 3 students. Ooh, someone sneezed so loudly outside. This is on your homework. I think I'm going to slow down. I'm not going to start a new part. So most likely tomorrow you will have a test on this. A quiz on this. I think the questions I'll give you is mainly this one, comparing what we call like terms. Find the values of A and B. I'm gonna do harder questions in this tutorial video. So over here, we gotta find the values of A and B, right? So before you start, you need to realize you cannot simplify it next to each other. This is the wrong format. A lot of people do this from time to time, but you gotta realize that you gotta follow the format, okay? Why is because in the world of math, this is the procedure to go. This is the standard, basically, okay? It's not good to, because if you're going side by side, you might end up solving some letters, okay? I saw that before. So separate it, let's see what we get. Ax minus 5 times 4x plus 7. I would be okay if you separate it like this. Side by side like that, left hand side, right hand side, that's fine. So you can save some space, I think. Now over here, you have to do rainbow method. So it's ax times 4x. I think I would just write it here, ax times 4x. Now if you're really good with rainbow method, I suggest you skip this step, because this one is annoying to write, quite a lot of things to write. I usually don't write that step, this step over here. So let's see if you're good enough or not. Next rainbow goes from ax to 7. So ax times 7 plus, then we go from negative 5 to 4x. Negative 5 times 4x. Then the last one, negative 5 times 7. Now slowly calculate one by one. Over here, there are two different letters, A and X, right? You cannot combine A and X together. So you gotta be separate. 4 and A cannot be combined too. So it's 4 times A like that. And X can be combined together. So it's X squared. So X squared. Plus, same thing here. So all these three are different things. 7AX. Negative 5 and 4 can be combined together. Negative 5 times 4 is negative 20 with an x next to it. Negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. All right, check if you can further combine stuff. Ooh, this is a difficult question. All right, so anyways. Now, this is difficult because why would they ask this question? Okay, so you will be using factorization, which you will be learning next chapter. I don't know why they brought it up here already. To make it more simple, you will see that there is an x here and x here, right? So you might ask me, how can we solve it if there are two separate x? Well, this is how you do it. You're gonna bring it back to the rainbow method form, okay? So when you go backwards and you want to combine the x, you can bring it back like this. So this is called factorization. We're going backwards instead of doing rainbow method. So the opposite of rainbow method is called factorization. I think I will mention this in class. Okay, that's why I'm gonna spend more time on this. Very good. It's a good choice to spend time on this. So basically what's gonna happen, if you do rainbow method, you will end up as this one, right? You can do it by yourself. Well, we wanna go back and I'll tell you why. So we keep it like that. We want to have only one single x. Now on the right hand side, we have 12x squared plus x minus b. Now if we're going to compare the like terms, 12 is supposed to be similar or identical to 4a. Right? I'm going to take it out. I'll put us in one equation. 4a is equals to 12. All you have to do is solve a. So a equals to A equals to 3, right? Yeah, 12 divided by 4, 3. The next thing I will do is take out negative b and negative 35. Actually, you don't need to combine this two, actually. So we have negative b equals to negative 35. Remove the negative sign, we have b equals 35. Okay, so actually you solve a and b. So it doesn't really matter if you do this. Maybe the next question it does, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I was wondering why would you need to factorize? You didn't learn that yet, so don't worry about the factorization. Sometimes you will need it, sometimes not. You can actually check. So 7 times 3 minus 20. 21 minus 20 is 1. So we have 1x, right? Is it 1x? Yes, it's 1x. So it works. So for now, actually, you can just omit this step. 7. Again, left-hand side is 3x minus 4. 4x plus a. Rainbow method, 3x times 4x plus 3x times a plus negative 4 times 4x plus negative 4 times a. All right, so just slowly calculate. 3 times 4 is 12, x squared. X times x is x squared. Plus 3ax. You always want to put the x to last, so it looks better. It's the standard, actually. Negative 4 times 4 is negative 16, with an x next to it. And then we have negative 4a. All right, so let's see what we can do here. We know that b is going to be 12. That's quite straightforward. B equals 12. How about for a? Right? So luckily for us, I know there's an a here with 2 separate x. I think the reason why you don't need to do this is because you didn't learn factorization yet. So there are actually 2 separate a's. I'm going to pick this one. Okay, negative 4a. And I'm going to match it with 28. So we have negative 4a equals to 28. And then it's not plus 4, it's negative 4 times a. So on the right side, it's going to be divide. Divided by what? Divided by negative 4. So be careful. This is quite confusing to some of you. Because of the negative, a lot of you are going to do plus 4, I know. But beware that 4 is next to a. It's not plus a like that. So it's treated as times. The opposite of times divide. So divided by negative 4. You don't need to switch the sign if you're doing times to divide. You just bring the whole thing down to divide it. So the answer for this is negative 7. And you can double check. So negative 4 times negative 7 will be positive 28. Makes sense. All right. So this is how we're going to do the homework. Hopefully you can do it. Good luck. These are actually the difficult ones. So if you can do this, basically you can get like 50, 60, 70 range in the UT, first term UT. Okay, so work hard. I'll see you guys tomorrow.